Hi,
Hi,
Brent.
Sophie.
I was wondering if you had any experience with the loss of personal will, because I mean, it's not that I don't have a will, but it feels like there is like sort of sense of loss of motivation and loss of direction and sort of all the stuff about around purpose, that kind of stuff. It's pretty challenging in a way.
Yeah.
I mean, I've already, I already have the many years of Kundalini, so it's not like um, a beginning thing. And on one hand, it's pretty amazing because it's like being like moved by life, but on the other hand, it's very odd. I wonder if you had some
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah, definitely. Um, there was a period where I guess if you look from the outside, the average person would say is depression. No
Yeah,
motivation, no will to do anything. Um, but what's interesting is through that period, at least in my case, there was significant amounts of bliss. And the bliss was coinciding with depression, which made it very bizarre. The bliss also was so intoxicating that it kind of just made me want to just lay in bed and be blissed out. So there's those elements, but in general, um, I like to think about it in this way. Prior to this awakening process, we have the will to get things done, to accomplish, to fulfill our ego, right? So that's what's going out and trying to
yeah,
maybe make a lot of money and all this sort of thing. Nothing wrong with that. But eventually the awakening process comes along and it shows us that, say, for example, the idea of money, it's not going to fulfill us. And so we say, well, then what's the point? And then the ego, we just see it as like we're rats running on a wheel, right? So the will kind of disappears. There's this limbo period, this interim period where you can't seem to will yourself to do things that maybe you once were able to do. But
yes,
nothing,
exactly. Yeah,
right. But then there's no other motivating force in your life. Eventually, what I like to say is eventually, after this interim period, God or the Tao or the flow begins to move through you and inspire you. And there's a new way of operating. But during this interim period, often, at least for me, there was a lot of guilt that said, I
yeah,
should be doing something. I'm not doing anything. I can't seem to will myself to do anything. And there's a lot of guilt and shame. And I would pray, I would say, I'm not trying to be lazy. God, Divine Mother, I don't want to be lazy. I know I have things to give the world. I want to do it, but like I'm so paralyzed. And I would just hear rest, rest without guilt, rest fully without guilt, and know that in time you will be moved and you will fulfill your mission and purpose and responsibilities. And that's what happened. Now I have so much on my plate. I'm juggling so many different things. My to-do list is never ending. And I look back at those times where I could just lay around in bed and just rest. And I was like, it was the voices that I heard that told me rest without guilt. You will be called into action. They weren't lying. And I say the same for us all in those times because we don't go through this awakening process to just stay in our room. We go through this process to then begin to be out in the world, not necessarily being a Kundalini person, but just, engaging in relationships, fulfilling our responsibilities, taking care of our purpose and all that kind of stuff. So during this interim period, look into what parts of the shadow are coming up. Maybe there's guilt around, being quote unquote lazy. Maybe there's resistance to the most important thing in our lives besides food and air, which is rest. Maybe there's some resistance to rest. So keep these things in mind. But I understand it's a very, very uncomfortable place, very uncomfortable. And others don't understand. They just think, just go, just get things done. What are you doing? You used to be getting so many things done, and now you're just sitting around. They don't understand. Your will gets replaced by God's will, and that process of replacement is uncomfortable and it takes time.